Hello everyone! For those of you who don't know me, my name is Julie and welcome to my channel. So a couple months ago, I actually did a Lovesac video kind of reviewing the couch, my first impressions. Should you keep it or not? Is it worth it? And at the end of that video, I said, yes, it was worth it. But that was only about, I would say like a month and a half to 2 months of me owning it. And now I have had it for about 5 months now. And I feel like I really know the couch. So wanted to get back on here and give you guys another review and kind of like a what you really need to know about the Lovesac couch before you purchase it. But before we get to that video, I would love if you would subscribe to my channel and hit that little bell button so you're notified every time I post a new video. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram at itsthejewels. I post fashion, beauty, dog photos, so definitely check me out on there. But let's go ahead and get into my second Lovesac review video on what you really need to know before buying a Lovesac couch. So like I stated before, we've had our couch now for about 5 months. We obviously sit on it every night when we watch TV. We've even had people sleep on it at night. So we've really like worn in the couch. I feel like now I really know my Lovesac couch and all of the pros and cons. But first I'm gonna tell you guys exactly what couch we have. So we have 4 bottoms. We have 5 sides. We're actually only using 4 of the sides right now because we wanted it to be a little bit of a deeper couch. Our fabric is tan combed chenille, and the cushion insert, we got the standard foam. So the first thing you need to know about this couch before you buy it is that the back cushions, the cushions that you kind of lean on, do need to be fluffed. If you guys are looking for an easy couch where the back inserts are a little more hard and they kind of stay their shape all the time, this is not the couch for you. But that being said, I did not want that type of couch. I wanted a couch that had really fluffy, comfy pillows that we could like move and tilt, which I love. They're not obviously sewn into the back, so you can move them and tilt them and like kind of have them recline a little bit. But with that, you're kind of pushing on the insert that's inside the pillow, so you're gonna have to fluff and reshape them occasionally. I don't do it all the time, but you know, just occasionally I'll kind of fluff the pillows. I wanna say it really depends on obviously how we're like sitting on it. If we're just keeping the couch normal, you don't have to fluff them as much. But if you're reclining them all the time or you're taking them off or having people kind of sleep on it, then obviously you're gonna have to fluff them up more often. So number one, this is not the couch for you if you want that standard solid back and you don't wanna have to mess with it. But if you're okay with fluffing the pillows here and there, they're awesome, they're super comfy. I love them. So I talked about the back cushions, but the bottom cushions are obviously a different type of cushion. They're harder, they are meant to stay kind of that shape, obviously. And we did get the standard foam. So we got the foam that is a little bit harder, which I recommend. It's still super comfy, but I feel like it's held its shape for these 5 months really well. I don't have any concern. I don't think that they're gonna lose their shape anytime soon. But with the bottom cushion, and this really has to do with the cushion cover, the only thing that I would say is maybe a little bit of a negative is the covers tend to sometimes shift. Obviously it depends on how much you're kind of like moving on the couch. So the seam is not always perfectly in line with the pillow. Now, for us, it's not that big of a deal. We just kind of shift it back and that's done. But for people that want this couch to be super easy and not have to mess with it, then that might be a concern for you. But like I said, it's an easy fix. You kind of just like shift the fabric back to where it lines up. And we probably only have to do this every couple weeks. Again, it does kind of depend on how much you're like moving around on the couch and kind of like shifting that cushion from the pillow. But it's an easy fix. Also, it's doing this because they're obviously not sewn into the cushion, and that is why it's great, is because you can take off the cushion cover and wash them because they are machine washable. So that's kind of what you're getting to have these cushions or have the fabric on the cushion to be able to come off, is that it might shift a little bit, but it's an easy fix. So for me, that wasn't a big deal and still isn't a big deal, but just gotta let you guys know, it will shift a little bit depending on how much you kind of move around on your couch. So in my previous video that I did, I got a lot of questions about kind of like the wear and tear on the fabric and how easy it is to wash. So we don't have any kids or pets, so I can't really answer to that of if it's kid or pet proof, but I do have a messy husband. He did spill something on it, I think some tea or something, and it had kind of a yellow stain, and it was so easy to get out. I just took off the cover. I just hand washed it because it was such a small spot that I didn't want to put it in the washer, and it was out and it was fine. But if there is a big stain on it, they are machine washable, so that is great. So with the actual fabric too, I haven't seen any pilling. It's not like lifting up, but we have the tan comb chenille. So I know some of the other fabrics are prone to pilling a little bit. And actually when we bought our couch, the workers there told us like, hey, kind of stay away from this fabric. So I don't remember exactly which one it was, but I know you can ask them and they will tell you. There are fabrics that are like a little bit better for like kids or pets because they won't pill or they won't like lift up. So definitely ask them. But our tanned comb chenille is amazing. It's not pilling, it's not lifting. I would highly recommend this fabric. Okay, another thing I also talked a little bit about in my previous video was that the storage bins on the top versus the bottom. So we got one top storage and then 3 bottom storages. And I wish we got all top storages. So one thing you really need to know, it is a pain in the butt to get to the bottom storage. You really have to like lift everything up and then get it out and move the poles and then kind of like put it back down, which sounds kind of easy, but it's a pain. Our one top storage is just so much easier. It is a little more expensive. I wanna say it's like an extra $100 to $125 to get the top storage, but I highly recommend getting the top storage in every single bottom cushion that you have. It makes life so much easier. I wish we had all top storage in all of them because we honestly don't even get into the bottom storage ones because they're such a pain. So I feel like, yes, we can store stuff under there, but if we need to get it out, it's just like a whole ordeal. So I would definitely recommend getting top storage in every single bottom cushion. You'll thank me later. And the last thing you really need to know before buying the Lovesac couch is it is expensive. This is an investment piece. It's not a couch that you're gonna spend $1,000 on. Our setup, like I said, we had 4 bottoms and 5 sides. We spent about $4,000. This was after the 20% off for their Black Friday sale, and with our upgrade of the one top storage. But I think it is worth it. They also have payment plans. So I think, depending on how much you paid for the couch, it could range from like $50 a month all the way up to like a couple hundred. But if you can't afford that like lump sum all at once, they do have payment plans. So you can pay monthly, which is awesome. And I believe it's 0 interest, which is also awesome. But yeah, it is an investment. They are not cheap, but they're not cheap for a reason. It's because they're so awesome. Even with like the little things here and there that you need to know about the couch, I still think it's awesome. And I think it was worth the investment, but just a heads up, a little expensive. So, you know, just gotta let you guys know. So after everything, kind of like my what you need to know before buying this couch, I still love this couch, even with the few things like fluffing the pillows and the bottom cushion kind of moving a little bit. I love the couch. I'm not gonna return it. I think it's an awesome couch, but there were the few things that I had to let everyone know because I know some people want an easy, pain-free couch where they really don't have to do anything. And this is not that couch. So if you're looking for an easy couch, no fluffing, no nothing, just one and done, then this might not be the couch for you, but I don't mind those little things to have an awesome couch. I feel like the little things here and there, it's fine because the couch is so comfortable. It's awesome that you can make it into a ton of different shapes. I do love the storage bins. There's just so many great things about this couch. So now if you guys missed my first video, I will go ahead and put it up here. My first video, I was kind of talking more about the purchasing process, the shipping process, the setup process. So if you guys kind of want to know more about that, definitely check out my first video. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you got all your questions answered, and I hope you now know if you're gonna get the couch or not. Obviously, if you have any additional questions, please comment down below. I will answer all your questions. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe and also follow me on Instagram, and I will see you all next time. Bye.